Hello guys and welcome back to another Fruit Battleground guide. Today I will be giving you guys a method to gaining bounty extremely quickly, even giving you guys easier access to becoming a Yonko. Within 3 days I was able to do it and get 1 million bounty this way. But before we start, I would really love if you guys would smash the like button and subscribe. It would really help if you did. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, before we start, I highly recommend the fruits of the following, but there are still other options if you're a new player. The first is lightning, high AoE, high damage, extremely ranged, and makes our method easier. Next, Nika, somewhat the same, just smaller AoE other than its last move. And finally, the most broken fruit for this is DXQ. I will show you why this fruit is disgusting for the method. Now of course there are other options because not everyone is going to have a mythic. Like Quake, which is somewhat close to DXQ, Flame Dragon V2 and V1, TS Rubber, Light V2 and Paw. There is also Soul and Dough. Basically what I am saying is there are so many options if you use the right moves. Alright, now how do we do this? I know I am max level, but I know you guys won't be. It's good to be max, but you do not have to. Just be around 150 and unlock all moves if you can. So we have come to Marco to grind bounty here. I know it's a low move, but as people want to combat log before they die, meaning even if you almost kill them and they leave, you get nothing and they get no penalty for it. This is the way. It's extremely smart because it will prevent combat loggers as people want to level up their fruit, right? So they won't want to leave. This is where we take advantage of that and take their bounty while fighting Marco. Until they fix combat logging with no penalty, this is the current way for grinding bounty. Now for this video, like I said, I will be using DXQ, the one I highly recommend you guys use for bounty. This is because the most busted move, Quadro C Quake, means anyone within a radius is dragged in and is forced to take 300 damage if you're max level, one-shotting low players during Marcos. Like shown here, they were stunned from the waves and brought in. You could also make it where you could throw an extra anti-quake in the middle of the wave to do even more damage. Now imagine when there are lots of high bounty players in a Marco and you use this move when they're low. It's just easy bounty there. Now if you're calling this an immoral way to make bounty, remember I am not here to show you how to make bounty like an angel. I am here to show you how to do it quickly. If you do not like it, then do not do it. It's as simple as that. Just remember, it will be impossible to do regular bounty hunting when they end up combat logging. Am I a hypocrite about combat logging? Well, let's leave that a mystery. Anyways, for other fruits I will recommend a plan for each one. With lightning, make sure you spam Ragos and crushing judgment when everyone is around. Ragos have short cooldown and do dumb damage, so it would make sense for it to be good. Nika, of course, you have to be in G5 state to get access to good moves. Use Barging Gun and Giant Stamp in areas with lots of people who are distracted with Marcos, as they do high damage and have large AoE. For Poor Charge, it's Nuke and I would time it. DV2 use Raw, Twister and Breath. DV1 also has a lot of AoE moves and has better AoE moves than DV2 when it comes to this. TS Rubber in G4 is also nasty with its Culverin move and ult with the large stamp that does high damage. Flame ult, like the V2 ult, small AoE on the ult, but still does damage, also including Flame V2. Soul also has moves like its cannon and auto grab moves which are high damage. The list goes on. Now you see there's lots of options if you know when to use the moves. Doing this requires timing and knowing when you are certain you can get a kill. After you're done with a Marco, you can server hop easily to find another one and repeat this process. If you're wondering how, server hopping to a server closer to filling up most of the time puts me in a server with a Marco near spawning. So repeating the process would be much easier and quicker. Now you could try and do this in Whole Cake Island or Wano. However, because the space is not confined like Marcos area, it may be harder to get kills. So I recommend doing this method with Marco bosses. You could also kill Marco while doing this if you want to level up your fruit or get gems. So it comes with benefits. If you actually spend time with this method, I can say in just 2 days you can get up to Warlord and Yonko in 3 days if you spend like most of the day like I did. Now that's all for today. If you found this video useful, I would love if you could like and subscribe. I hope we can grow as a channel so I can continue to keep pushing videos out. Thanks again. Now bye.